Hi guys, in today's tutorial, I'll be showing you how to make this flowy two-tone skirt. It's super easy to make and perfect for beach days, boat cruises, or any other location of your choice. It moves beautifully with every step. So if you want to make one for yourself, grab your fabric and let's get started. To make this skirt, I'm using 3 yards of fabric. As I stated earlier, it is a two-tone skirt, which means I'm using two different fabrics to create this look. I'm going to start with an illustration to guide you on how to cut the fabric. Okay, so I'm going to draw a rectangle here. And this rectangle is going to serve as the black fabric, right? Now the width of the black fabric is 3 yards. So like I mentioned before, I used 3 yards of fabric to make this skirt. So this is the width here, which is 3 yards. Now for the length, let's assume the length is 40 inches, and that's from the waist all the way to the floor length. So that's the total length is 40 inches. Now this is a two-tone skirt, so I'm going to draw another rectangle here, and this is going to serve as the pattern fabric, right? So the width of this pattern fabric is still going to be the same width I have here, which is 3 yards. Now to determine the length, you need to find out how long you want the pattern fabric to be. So I don't want mine too long, so I don't want it to even get to my hip area. So I'm going to use 7 inches. So my pattern fabric, the length is going to be 7 inches. And this one, remember the total from the waist to floor length is 40 inches, right? So I'm going to also come here now and take out this 7 inches. So let's say 7 inches stops around here. So this part, I'm going to cut this part out. So this part is what is going to be on top here, right? So now to determine the length now I need for the black fabric, that's from this point all the way down. I'm going to minus 7 inches from 40 and I have 33 inches. So that means the black fabric, I need 33 inches. So that's from this point to this point. Here I need 33 inches, and then here still maintains the same 7 inches. So this is what is going to come up here, and then by the time I join it, I have my full 40 inches of skirt. So this is what I just explained. As you can see, the pattern fabric is 7 inches and the black fabric is 33 inches. So the next thing I'm going to do is place the both of them right sides together and take this to my sewing machine to join them. After joining the pattern fabric to the black fabric, this is what I have. The next thing I'm going to do is this waist area here, I'll fold it and stitch it down, but I'm also going to leave a space because that's where my rope will pass through. So I'll show you how to fold. So from the very edge, I'll fold in about half of an inch like this, and then I'll fold the top part down. Then I'll take this to my machine and stitch, but don't forget the space for the rope to pass through. After that is done, now I'm going to join them right sides together so I can close up that opening, that side seam. And I'll start stitching from here so I don't close up the hole for my rope. And I'll stitch all the way down I'll come down about 1 inch from the pattern fabric so that I can have my opening for the slit. Once that is done, I'm going to fold in the slit opening. So the part where the slit is, I'm just hemming that area. So I'll fold it very tiny like so, and I'm just going to stitch this down. Now I'm going to create my rope, and the dimensions that I used for the rope will be on the screen. After creating the rope, I'll use a bobby pin to insert it into that space that I left on the waistline. After inserting the rope, the final thing I did was hem the bottom of the skirt. And that's it, guys. This is the finished look. It's super easy to make, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you're going to be recreating this look, hit the like button so I know. If you haven't subscribed, please do that, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.